This $1,000 investment was one of the most difficult purchases I've ever had to make, but by far it was the best investment ever. All right, so before I get into the story of how I did this investment and what the investment was in, you need to understand it was not passive. This is a very active investment, and this is something that will give you returns like nothing else. This is not an investment into a stock where you sit back and you wait. This is not an investment into a business. This is not an investment into real estate. This is an investment into your mind, into your knowledge, and ultimately into increasing your skill set, which can then produce for you more income. Most people do not want to do this. They do not want to put in the work and effort. But if you do, I promise you, you will see returns like nothing else. I didn't believe it. I heard a lot of people always say, hey, self-knowledge, self-education is the way to go, and that's your best investment. And I didn't believe it until after this. So let's get into the story. This all started back in 2019. I was sitting down on the couch, scrolling through Instagram. I came across a quick little interview between Grant Cardone and a guy called Brian Page. I've never heard of this guy, Brian, before, but the interview was fascinating because they were speaking about rental arbitrage and how this guy scaled his business, and now he sells a course that teaches others how to do it. So I looked into it some more, I did my homework, and I saw that this course was being sold for $1,000. I did not think that that course was worth $1,000. I actually thought it was a scam and a ripoff. And back then, I only had maybe $4,000 to my name in my savings account. So for me to spend $1,000 on a course that I don't even know is gonna work was insane. And I heard many people always tell me, hey, listen, the best investment you can make is into your knowledge and into your skills to help grow your income. And I just couldn't get to the point where I can actually put out the money for something because it took so much faith to say, you know what, this money is gonna be worth it because I think I'm gonna get something out of it. You just don't know until you're done taking the course, and then you have to take action after it as well. So you have to trust yourself to do it. And this was where I struggled. So what did I do? I did my homework, I did my due diligence, and finally I came up with the courage to pull the trigger and purchase this course. I went through the course, I thought it was great, but then I put it on the back burner. I left it on the back burner because I was too busy, I was doing other things, it wasn't the right time to actually implement the things that I learned. So almost a year went by, and then I saw that what I was doing was procrastinating. I had spent money on this course, a lot of money. I had done the course, but I did not actually take action on the information that I learned. And that part was the most important. And I didn't do it because I was making up excuses. Not enough time, not enough energy, too busy. Oh, I have to relearn it again. So yeah, that's what I did. I redid the course because it's been a year now. I needed to refresh my memory. I did that and then went out and started looking for units to do rental arbitrage with, which, if you guys don't know, is basically asking permission from the landlord to sublease the apartment so then I can rent it out to other people on Airbnb as a short-term rental. This was a business which I didn't realize was a business. I thought it was just another real estate thing. But I got myself into a big business that ultimately taught me more about business than I think any other book or university can teach you. When you're doing the thing and you're learning it hands-on, it is the best way to learn about anything. So when I did this, I went up to many landlords, knocked on their doors, made phone calls, asking, hey, can you guys give me the ability and permission to sublease this apartment to others? Will you let me manage and control your property, essentially? And these guys didn't know me. They didn't trust me. I got doors shut in my face, people saying you're crazy, hanging up, didn't answer, whatever it was. I went to many different landlords, and finally I came across one guy that in the beginning, once I started talking to him, I thought he was gonna kick me out because he found out I showed up to this place wanting to rent this apartment out to other people. I wasn't renting it for myself. And when he knew that that's what I was there for, he got pissed off because, hey, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me it was for other people? I was pretty sure that he was gonna give me a hard no. I started to talk to him a little bit more. He warmed up to me. And ultimately, he decided to give me a chance. He said, hey, are you the owner of this business? I said, yes, I'm the owner. He says, I respect entrepreneurs. He was a very businessman type of guy, and he, I think respected me for trying to do this thing. And he understood that I was professional. I came in, I looked responsible, and you know what? He said, I'll give you a shot. But he's like, if anything happens, if I don't like this at all, that's it. We're breaking the lease. I said, sure, great, awesome, let's go for it. So there I was signing a year lease with this guy that I just met. He trusted me, and ultimately I was grateful for that. So here I am more than a year later, and I'm officially listing my first apartment on Airbnb. And I'm crossing my fingers that somebody's gonna book my place, that I'm gonna at least break even from this $1,000 I spent on this course. I'm nervous. I've never done this before. And so after the month is over, I look to see what I brought in, and it was over $5,000. Not only did I break even, I produced a profit, and a big one. And it was exciting. It built momentum, gave me energy to put in more effort into building that apartment, into more apartments. And ultimately, this business has made for me over $300,000 over the years and has increased my net worth. It's not only done that, but it's increased my knowledge, my confidence, and my abilities and skills to deal with issues in business. And I am so grateful that I clicked on that thing on social media. I looked into the program, I had the courage to buy it, and I took the action and did the course. I'm telling you this story today because I want you to understand that this is true. What people tell you, reading, knowledge, mindset, information, education, these are the most valuable, important investments you can make. It is not a cost to pay for a book. It is not an expense. It is an investment. That means you put the money into it, and that thing is gonna give you money back. How does that happen? Because you are aware you know something that you didn't know before. That is what you are getting, an investment. So don't look at it like anything else. Benjamin Franklin said it the best. Investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So go out there, take the leap of faith, invest in yourself, and don't look back. It's the best decision you'll ever make. Thanks for watching today's video. Have a great week. Remember, keep going, keep learning, and keep grinding.